So we're here with Jeff Goins in Nashville. We're shooting a quick guide on email marketing. Jeff just sharing his knowledge that he has on building an email list, building an audience there, engaging with that audience. But Jeff, before we get started, just a few quick questions for you. Let's talk a little bit about the best piece of advice that you've ever received, or the advice that's had the most impact on your business or your life.
So this is a tough one, but I think it's probably from my dad. And my dad said to me, it's sort of a piece of advice. I've heard him say it my whole life. He would say, "What goes around comes around." And sometimes he would say that like vindictively to the neighbor who like mowed over his flowers or something. What goes around comes around. Like, you're gonna get what's coming to you. But I've also seen the same thing. You know, the converse is true. Meaning, if you're doing good in the world, it has a way of coming back around to you. I've seen that working in the nonprofit sector. I've seen that running an online business, and I've seen that, you know, with a blog and social media. You know, the people that are looking to get, tend to lose in the long run, and the people that are looking to give more than they get end up getting more than most.
Yeah. And then what about the biggest mistake that you made, or a mistake that you made that led to sort of a very formative lesson, whether it was early on or even recently in your life?
I love this question because there's this one thing that I did way back when I started, like very early on when I started my blog and really kind of turned it into a business, started selling ebooks and that sort of thing. And it was the stupidest thing, and I regret it to this day. But it's sort of indicative of mistakes that I keep making that I want to stop making. And so what I did was I had an ebook come out, and this is my first product ever. I had several thousand people on my email list, and I was going to charge $2.99 for this ebook. It was going to be $4.99, but I was too afraid to charge that much, so I discounted it 50% for the first week. And along with that, I said the first 250 people who buy this will get a free blog review from me. And
wow, for $3.
For $3, of course, because an ebook by itself is not worth $3. You need a consultant arrangement, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was just afraid
250.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was really afraid that nobody would buy, so I just sort of overpromised.
Right.
And 2 years later, I finished doing all of the reviews, because what happened was I did this thing, and I started I got through like 20 reviews where I'd go to the people's sites and I'd like write them a little review, and it would take like 30 minutes. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like, I don't have time for this. And then like I tried to do a few a day or a few a week, and then I just forgot about it. And then people would email me, "Hey, is this ever gonna happen?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll get to it." And like 6 months would go by. Then we had a kid,
right?
That we lost time there. We had other things going on, and I just got busy, and I wrote other books, and other things happened. And then eventually I realized I still haven't done this, and I just didn't feel good about myself not having done this. And so, like last year, like a year and a half ago, I finally just went through all of them and did it all.
Wow.
And got some of the people on the phone and apologized to them. And, I'll never do that again. But what I realized was I have this ability, this weakness of overpromising and underdelivering. And anytime I've done that, anytime I've, out of fear, I mean, this is true with my relationship with my wife, this is true in my business, it's true in other relationships. When I overpromise and underdeliver, it doesn't work, you know? Like, I make you feel great in the short term. It's a people-pleasing thing. I make you feel great in the short term. Great, he's going to do this great thing for me. And then it leads to disappointment. And I found with the kind of work that I do, it's all about trust. And trust is built not by making big promises that you can't deliver on, but by doing the opposite, under-promising and then over-delivering. And people go, wow. Wow is created when you exceed whatever the expectation was. I'm trying to reorient my life and my business more around wow than, over-promising.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Jeff. Thanks for watching this short clip, learning some lessons from Jeff. We have more than an hour of him dropping knowledge on email marketing, building an email audience, selling to that audience in our resource center. So you can head over there, check that out. Let us know what you think. You can hit Jeff up on Twitter at Jeff Goins. Thanks so much for tuning in.